Hi everyone, on Saturday, March the 28th, we switched to the flat. On Saturday, Doncaster has its Lincoln meeting on ground just on the softer side of good, although I'm always a bit wary about the ground description at Doncaster. Certainly throughout the jump season just gone, it's been a lot more testing than the official. Remains to be seen what it's like there. And we've got some high-class action on the all-weather at Kempton. I do think it's a day for small stakes, a lot of these horses having their first run of the season. We start off with our daily nap, sponsored by Priced Up Bet. Goes in the 225 at Doncaster, the 1 mile Spring Mile handicap, a valuable and prestigious prize, and I think Kadan has been laid out for this race by Kevin Ryan. Now he's low mileage, he's a 5-year-old, and I think first time up he could well be worth chancing for this astute yard. He was with George Bowie last season, he's well handicapped on the pick of his form for that yard, a 221-day break, not necessarily a negative, plenty of his form with a bit of cut in the ground, and Kevin Stott, an excellent booking. He's a double-figure price. I think he's a sporting nap on a very tough afternoon for punters. Our value angle selection, sponsored by Priced Up Bet, goes in the 332, the day's feature, the 1 mile Lincoln at Donny, a valuable prize again, and it's a similar story here with a George Bowie cast-off. I'm going with Botanical to defy top weight for Carl Burke and Stan James. Now he's another one. I think he just lost his way a bit for George last season, probably a little bit out of his depth on a couple of occasions, but far from disgrace. But Carl Burke is a fantastic trainer, one of the best in the whole game, I think, and he had a brilliant season last time around. I'm sure Botanical will be primed for this valuable prize. He has got top weight to defy, and he has been off for 196 days, but he's another one who's potentially well handicapped and could improve for these connections. I think he should go well. He's around about 14-1 with Priced Up Bet. The remaining 6 races on ITV on Saturday, we'll spin through them in time order, starting with the Brocklesbury at 120, a good race to watch, the first turf juvenile of the season. I think A Bear Affair is interesting simply because Richard Hannon has got scores of juveniles to choose from, and he usually sends a useful one up here. Sean Levy booked. It'll be interesting to see which way he goes in the market. There's a Ammo Racing favourite who's been well backed in the last few days in the anti-post market, but I think A Bear Affair, nicely bred and likely to run really well. Staying at Donny for the Camage at 150, a 7-furlong listed prize. Again, we're looking to Richard Hannon here. A Ram revelled in soft ground when finishing off last season in October at Ascot when winning a valuable handicap. He is up in class here and he has to do it first time out. But as again, I say about the ground at Donny, I always suspect it might be a bit softer, and that will be in a Ram's favour. I'd imagine he'll be pretty straight. Sean Levy booked. He's a progressive and reliable performer. Over to Kempton for the first of their handicaps at 208, a 2 mile contest here. I think Brazil Power will run well here. He's a 9-time winner. He's got no fitness concerns after a game Wolverhampton win on the all-weather earlier in the month. He stays this trip well. Billy Loughnane, a really good booking, one of the best jockeys riding at the moment. Back to Kempton for the 243, another handicap over 1 mile 3. Well, Andrew Balding's got his team typically well forward. He's had 7 winners in the last 19 days at a very high strike rate, and Respond is fit well and progressing up to a career high mark now, but does it at Kempton. It's got Jason Watson booked and no fitness concerns at all. The 257 at Donny, a very trappy 1 mile listed contest. I wonder if the ratings will mean a lot here, but Quirat is an interesting runner for Rafe Beckett. He proved very hard to place last season from a high mark in warm company, but this listed prize looks the right start for him. He goes well with a bit of cut in the ground, and the excellent Colin Keane is over for the ride. And finally, back to Kempton for the 315, a 1 mile listed contest. Well, All Moonshine has got loads to find on ratings and is a double-figure price as a result, but she was a really ready winner of a fair handicap here last time out. Again, there's no fitness concerns about her. She does it at Kempton. She's thriving. There's more to come after just 4 career starts, and as we said already, Andrew Balding in absolutely blistering form. Best of luck with all 8 ITV races on Saturday, everyone. Please do like and comment on the YouTube videos, subscribe to the free channel if you haven't already, and do check out our sponsor, Priced Up Bet. They've got loads of excellent enhancements and offers on these busy Saturdays.